Hi.
Oh wait, I
Long
didn't turn the
time no
tune off. Okay,
oh,
there we go. Hi.
hello. Long time no
Long
see.
time no see. Also, how are you getting jump scared by him? He's there every single day, welcoming you. It's like if he's like waiting with you in the waiting room, so you're not lonely while I'm getting ready. And then he's like, and then he's like, okay, the streamer is ready to see you now. He's my beautiful son. How could he's not even scary? He's beautiful, right,
You're
Belle?
beautiful. Yes.
Thank you. See, I knew you would agree. Yeah, but he could put that thing away. What? What thing? His beautiful tongue.
What the?
He's just happy to see you. Damn. God for fucking bid. Everyone's a damn critic. All right, whatever. I'll put him away. Whatever. Hi. Stream jump scare. Yeah. Actual stream jump scare. There, I'll put myself here. Okay. And then let me turn this up. This off. This doesn't matter right now. Okay, and then we'll put the game on. You're not gonna see it right away because there's a weird capture issue with like the main menu for some reason.
I forget how small I am on the screen. I'm looking at the stream on my phone.
Actually, no. Why is that like that? Did I not? 1 second. Oh, I think maybe it'll resize itself. Huh? Was it always like that? What the fuck? No, that feels bad. I don't like that at all. Wait.
Name it tongue.
Tongue? Shut the fuck. What the hell are you people talking about? There we go. Okay, that's fine. I'm playing Pokemon. What should I name my Lotad? Oh, Tongue?
Yeah, tongue.
Lotong. Oh, so what Pokemon are you playing? Also, I forgot to say hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Josh. Hi, Aaron. Welcome. Okay, we're gonna continue. Last time, Reflection was... Damn, that one, like, we went hard. Like, it was the one where, like, his parents, like, explained, like, why they got divorced and how they still, like each other, and it was no one's fault, and how Cove's dad felt like it was his fault. Pokemon Gaia, it's a ROM hack of one of the GBA games. Slay. Well, yeah, low tongue is, I guess, the consensus. Alright, what should we do next? The one I'm blocking says happiness. Yeah, first one I see in chat, I'm doing. Get your answers in. Oh, and the one that the chat is blocking says drive, so I guess we're getting our license. Alright, no one in chat's fucking picking. Charity. Because I think we're part of a... Let's drive. Oh, fuck. Well, next time. Next... Charlie XCX. We're part of a charity, I think, right? Like, we help... Is it for whales
yeah,
or something? We said we
whales
were
or
part of
something.
Yeah. Alright, so this might be it. Cove pushed himself to his feet from where... how's the volume, by the way? Am I, like, too low? Is groaning... Groaning what? Was there one called groaning?
I don't think there was.
Yeah, but let me know how volume is for me, Belle, and the game. Just want to make sure. Cole pushed himself to his feet from where he had been bent down in the sand, stretching out his back and groaning. Oh, groaning softly. Oh, he groaned. A tired breath slipped past his lips as he wiped his brow, looking over the shore.
It looks great.
He stood beside him, joining in the surveying of the sand that almost seemed to sparkle beneath the midday sun. The two of you had been out on the beach since sunrise, cleaning up and down the beach, looking for various debris, and the work had paid off. Sounds good, but I'm knee deep in Kitana rabble right now. Oh, I see. Okay, so you're too busy to participate in the stream. I got it. I'm kidding. Using a hand to shield your eyes from blinding rays, you glanced across the way where the volunteers from Orca were gathered. They were easily recognizable by the high-vis vests they wore. You were forgiven. It looked as though everyone was about ready to wrap things up for the day. I'm happy to see it in a better state. I like cleaning up. It was pretty sad looking when we got here. The beaches of this town were particularly your own personal backyard, and you visited them a lot. It felt good knowing that you were helping take care of them.
Too bad not everybody sees the joy in putting trash where it belongs. Oh well.
How are you only Katana Ravel? I think she's in like a roulette,
roulette?
right? Yeah. Katana Ravel's it's a fun one to get in roulettes. Cove placed his hands on his hips, a pleased grin pulling at the corners of his mouth as he admired the work you'd both done. Oh, a leveling trust. Godspeed. I think I leveled them to 80 and then stopped. You had begun to realize during your time volunteering for the organization how seriously Cove took his service. It was easy to see that it was something important to him. Like it's like hard work, but it's still nice. Give it your best effort. It was important that the ocean you grew up with was protected. It had always been a big part of your life, and would you say it was a big part of our life?
Oh, name drop.
And you felt that the least you could do was give back to it in some way. But also, you could turn yourself a bit higher to match Belle. Belle sounds very good. Okay, hold on. What about, does this sound good? Belle, talk with me. Have a conversation.
Hello?
With me. Hello?
Hello? Banana.
Banana. How does that sound? She said Katana Ravel, this could take a while.
Oh.
We'll just keep going for now. You go as quieter still?
Quieter.
Okay, hold on. What about now? Actually, that might be a bit too loud. Good? Shit.
Good.
Wait, what about now? Is it still good? I put it a little bit quieter because I didn't want it too loud. We'll see.
Hey, nice work, Groovy.
It's good. Slay. Thanks.
It's been a good year so far. It's crazy to think that it's already time to push the big event.
You let out a big breath, thinking of the formal dinner at dinner that Orca organized every year. Oh, we're gonna go on a date. Being a completely fundraising focused event for large donors, it was crucial for the organization's projects in the year to come. You had to be over 18 to attend, so this was your first opportunity to actually see it in person. All you heard about it so far was that it was a prim and proper occasion with speeches and everything. You didn't know what else to expect from it, as you weren't a part of the group who planned the evening. Before the big night came around, the volunteers would have to sell the tickets for it, and that's where you'd be helping. I'm curious. It might be fun. I've never been to a professional type party. Cove nodded, though he still seemed reluctant.
I mean,
I just don't feel excited about attending a super formal meal with proper etiquette and stuff, you know?
He threw his arms out to the side, making a bit of a show at how ridiculous it seemed.
I've got sand all over my room and only one nice shirt, and I go barefoot pretty much whenever I can. I'm gonna be so out of place.
Aw.
I don't blame him though. Formal
Yeah.
parties are very awkward.
Yeah.
Formal events in general.
Like
are
at first
awkward.
when they were saying like this, I was like, oh, like it. What I thought was like at the end of like the soccer year, we have like a barbecue with like corn and hot dogs and like a big stage. So I thought it would be like that, but like it's formal. Like, oof.
Yeah, it's
I'd
like,
get so bored.
don't
I
know.
think. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Like I remember attending like a networking like formal event for my work, and I was like, I actually don't want to talk about the industry right now with all these other professionals.
Yeah, because you're supposed to like go up to people and like fucking sell yourself basically. Like,
Yeah, it's like I don't want to do this, guys. I want to go home.
yeah, that sounds exhausting. I don't think I could do that. I'm not good at networking.
No, it's just not fun.
Doing something that fancy will make it fun. Because it's like, I guess it's different. I don't know. How often do we get the chance to dress up nice or eat an expensive meal? Cove chuckled and shook his head at you in amusement. A small beeping noise came from Cove's pant pocket, and he pulled it out and glanced at the screen. I'm okay at it. Everyone loves me all the time except for when they hate me and want me to cry. Yeah, I feel that. That's exactly what I'm going through. So I really feel you there.
Huh?
It's the organizers. They sent a text to the group. Time to call it a day here.
All right, ready to head to the next activity? Cove chucked his cell phone away eagerly, turning to you.
Let's head over and drop the trash bags off at the trucks. Then we can drive back and join the ticket team. We've got to be there pretty soon to relieve them.
With a stretch of shore this long, the plan was to switch places with the other team who had been pushing the tickets for the fundraising dinner halfway through. It would be a full day of work, but it was Orca's largest event of the year, and all hands were on deck to make sure it was a success. High five, bud. Cove's palm slapped solidly against yours, and he smiled at you crookedly. You collected the trash bags spread along the way together, heading across the beach to hoist them into the trucks before heading off to the next job. Cove slipped his warm hand into yours. Yay! And you intertwined your fingers, strolling back to the car side by side. The drive back to your neighborhood and making your way to the shopping street was fairly quick, though Cove stressed a little about being late. Luckily, he was able to find a parking spot nice and close to where you needed to be. You jumped out to the car and quickly went out of the car and quickly went towards where you knew the group would be. Finally reaching the stall that was set up to sell tickets, you stopped for a moment to catch your breath. That was quite the flurry of activity. It would be your job for the rest of the afternoon to help sell tickets for the fundraising dinner, and looking around the street, you saw that there were plenty of potential buyers out today. That would hopefully help to move the tickets along. The stall itself was simple, a portable table with a few plush sea animals as decorations and a banner struck across the front. There were 2 volunteers who were already packing up and getting ready to head off to the beach. They gave both of you a friendly smile as you arrived.
Hey, Cove. Groovy? How'd things go at the beach?
Not bad.
It was good. The place is looking great. We're lucky to get a 2-for-1 when it comes to you guys.
Slay. Cove cleared his throat awkwardly from beside, and you noticed his cheeks flushed pink. Aww.
Come on, we're not that clean with each other.
Yes, we are. That's right, that's us. We're joined at the hips, some might say. The volunteers chuckled and packed up the last of their stuff, and Cove seemed to relax a little more. The volunteers made room for you and Cove behind the table while they circled around to the front of it.
Thanks for coming in for a shift. We better make this quick so we can head off to the next place. No problem. What do you need us to do?
We're ready for whatever is needed. One of the volunteers handed you a clipboard with all the details needed to sell tickets, while the others tossed a set of keys to Cove, which he caught with ease.
Those are for the money box and supply kit. Make sure to keep them on you at all times.
Oh man, I kind of hope we don't lose these damn keys.
Imagine the foreshadowing.
No.
Aside from handling the cash for the tickets, there's also a form on the clipboard for the guests to fill in their info. That way, we know how many tickets we sold, and who will be attending the event. There's a small script beneath that if you get stuck for what to say, and that's about it. Pretty simple, huh?
Uh-huh.
I think we've got this.
Satisfied that you knew what you were doing, the volunteers said their goodbyes and started walking away, leaving you and Cove to manage the stall alone. The keys jingled in his hands as Cove waved them off before he stuffed them into his pocket, the pocket of his pants for safekeeping. We'll bring in a lot of money. Have fun at the beach. Once the volunteers were out of sight, Cove dropped down into a chair behind the counter with a sigh.
You made it here just in time. It's cool we traded places with nothing happening. They might have been late getting to cleanup duty.
He leaned back in his seat, getting fully comfortable in the space, and gave you a small smile. Sit down, I'm tired. It was just a simple plastic chair that squeaked when you sat on it, but it gave you a good view of the street. Glad this work lets us at least rest in one place.
Yeah, I really need to get off my feet for 5 seconds.
Cove rummaged around the station a little, picking up a stuffed toy orca and holding it up in front of his face. You had to admit it was pretty cute, with its big, bulging eyes and oversized flippers. Setting it back down on top of the table, Cove moved on to check out the rest of the stall, finding a cooler stashed beneath the table. When he pulled it out and opened the lid, you could see it was filled with half-melted ice cubes and about half a dozen bottles of water. Grabbing one of the plastic bottles, he unscrewed the cap and took a long drink. You watched the condensation run along the side and onto his fingers.
So?
Yes, please.
You want one?
Cove set his water on his side of the table before pulling out another, holding it out towards you. I am thirsty. Thanks. After opening it up, you took a drink and let out a satisfied sigh. You hadn't realized how thirsty you had been, and it was always good to stay hydrated. The two of you have got settled in easily, and you took the chance to look over the papers on the clipboard. Cove joined you, leaning over your shoulder to get a better look.
Seems like pretty standard stuff.
He muttered, and he nodded quietly. It had general info about the event and the work you needed to do at the stall, as well as the amount of tickets sold thus far and the number remaining. Cove tapped a finger onto the counter as he read quietly over the notes, muttering a few things now and then that you didn't fully hear. He seemed content to be there, and you were sure that the afternoon would pass by quickly. When he glanced out towards the crowd and made a small sound, you followed his line of sight to see that a potential supporter was on their way over to the booth. I'm anxious. Oh God. Oh geez. Oh man. It wasn't always easy for you to do things like this, especially when those things required talking to strangers, but you had to remind yourself that you were doing it for a reason. Taking in a deep breath, you made eye contact with the customer and gave them a small smile. Time passed as the two of you manned the stall, and as people approached, your sales pitch would either have them asking for a ticket or two, or heading off and mumbling maybe next time. All in all, you managed to sell a decent amount of tickets, and you could tell that Cove was happy with the outcome. As the afternoon drifted along, 6 p.m. arrived, time to pack everything up and head home for the evening. Your work with Orca was far from over, but right now there was only one thing left to focus on, attending the actual event. Wait, is it tonight? What the fuck? Bro, I'm tired. The days continue. Oh no, okay. It's not. I was like, what the hell? The days continued on in a normal flow, and before long, the night of Orca fundraising dinner was upon you. It was early evening, and you were in your room getting ready as minutes ticked closer and closer towards the time you needed to leave. Ready? Let's see. Yeah, with both my sister and my boyfriend. Help me get ready. You were currently in the midst of picking out an outfit, which Liz was helping you with, while Cove gave his input from the phone. Of course, Cove couldn't see any of the items you and Liz were choosing between, but he was trying to help all the same. The event had strict guidelines, and you wouldn't be let in unless you were dressed to code. That meant having to find a truly professional outfit, but one that you were also happy with. I'm excited. There were a couple of outfits that didn't get nearly as much use as you would have liked, and now was the time to show them off. You smiled as you picked your way through the items, and your excitement shining bright.
It's fine.
You don't need to get too in your head thinking about the look, but you do need to hurry up and pick something. At this rate, you're gonna have a better time picking out your outfit than at the party itself. But whatever you go with, it'll be great.
Laugh a little. It really shouldn't be this difficult to pick something out. You just needed to take the plunge and do it. Taking a deep breath to refocus yourself, you looked over the options one last time. It was time to decide on an outfit, and quick! Blouse and a skirt. I guess I usually have like a button-down shirt and pants when I dress like quote-unquote fancy. Liz nodded in approval, clapping her hands together, satisfied.
Finally, we're making some progress. That sounds like it'd be totally fine. I'm wearing the same type of thing.
Yay, we're gonna be matching. Standing in front of your mirror, you quietly assessed your outfit. Sure. It needed a little something extra to finish it off. Rummaging through the rest of your wardrobe, you picked out what you needed to complete your outfit. Necklace. Turning back to the mirror, you let Liz drape your best necklace around your neck and clasp it together at the back. What else do I have? I wear rings. You couldn't leave the house without slipping on that. Holding your hand up to the light, you quietly admired the way it glinted. And a pair of earrings. You hurried to put on a pair of earrings to match your outfit, aware that the time was running short. Okay, that's it. And with that, sure, I'll do makeup. Leaning in front of the mirror again, you grabbed your makeup bag and applied what you needed. Oh, fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Eyeliner for sure. You carefully applied the liner to give your eyes more definition and presence. I put blush. You swept your brush across the apple of your cheeks. Eyeshadow. I live this nightmare daily. You chose a color to complement the rest of your look, and it swiped over your eyelids, taking care to blend well. Okay, I guess that's usually all I put. No, I put mascara. Fuck. With your lashes fanned out like that, your eyes really stood out. Okay, done.
Oh?
You're really going all in, aren't you?
Shut the fuck up! Of course. Finally, you were dressed. It was so stressful. Shut up, Cove. Finally, you were dressed. It had all come together.
Okay,
I'd
just
die
gotta
if it
change
didn't
my
have-
shirt, and
Sorry.
then I'll be at oh, sorry.
No, continue.
Okay, just gotta change my shirt and then I'll be at the car. See you in a minute.
I'd die if I didn't have foundation at a party. See, like, I'll put stuff on sometimes, but, like, I'll get too lazy. Especially when I wear masks. Like, it comes off on the mask. It's just annoying. That's also why I want to wear more lipstick and lip glosses, but every time I'm going out, I, like, eat. I'm going out to, like, eat or drink.
Yeah,
So it just gets
that
annoying.
stains.
Yeah, exactly. And even if you, like, reapply, I don't know, man. I can never find the good time to wear lipstick. When you looked at Liz again, and she had a goofy smile pulling at her lips.
You look very nice, Groovy.
She's been like, the way she's like grown up, like she's so nice. She used to be such a cunt, which was her God-given right. Like I supported her, but like now she's such a supportive big sister. I love Liz. She's such a good character. Twisted around in your outfit excitedly. Oh. Knowing you had made the right decision with everything had you feeling more confident. Liz wiped a pretend tear away with her finger, sniffling dramatically.
Oh, precious Groovy, you've really all grown up. It happened in the blink of an eye when I wasn't even looking.
Sorry, I was taking a sip. She chuckled to herself, nudging you towards the door.
All right.
Alright, time to get downstairs. Your very official, though still kind of baby, boyfriend awaits.
You carefully headed down the stairs and into the living room, where your moms were waiting for your appearance. As you entered, they both stood from the couch and came over to you, smiling broadly.
You look so wonderful, Groovy.
Yay!
Nice.
And very mature, too.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
They continued to coo and fuss over you until you managed to brush them off. Ma took Mom by the arm and held her close. The two of them admiring you proudly. Wondered why they were making such a big deal. Yeah, guys, like, chill out. Liz came over to you and smirked as if she was reading the very thoughts in your head.
You'll have to get used to it one day, Groovy. You're the baby of the family, after all.
See, I'm not used to this. I'm the middle child. No one give a shit about me. Ma came in to give you one last hug, and before you knew it, another pair of arms was wrapped around you, and then a third. Wait, Liz too! Aw, both Mom and Liz giggled as they hugged you tight.
We hope you have so much fun tonight.
Have fun.
We won't wait up for you. Stay out as long as you need. You're old enough now.
Slay. With a last wave goodbye, you left your family and approached the front door. It was time. Stepping out into the night, you closed the door behind you gently and looked out across the street. Aw, oh, I love that shirt. Like that color, that like navy blue goes so well with like his green hair. Cove was standing there in the street. His eyes met yours immediately, as if he had been watching your house for the moment you would come out. He smiled bashfully.
Hey, Groovy.
Hey, stranger, I barely recognized you. You took the chance to check over his outfit as he walked across to meet you. It was formal for sure, though didn't feel overly posh. It made sense for him. And honestly, a sight for sore eyes. He was always beautiful to you. Ah!
Aww.
With a growing smile, he stepped closer, his cheeks running all the way down to his neck.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming with me and for dressing really nicely for this. Your outfit, it's just perfect.
Well, that's a lot. You look amazing. Let's keep it at that. You glanced over him from head to toe, noting that his shirt, pants, and shoes were all shiny and new. He had put in the effort and it showed. He couldn't stop himself from looking down in order to inspect his outfit. Now that you pointed it out, and to avoid having to face you directly after you did. But turning away did nothing to disguise how transparently pleased he was with the compliment.
Thank you.
Then he shook his head, glanced back towards the garage, and throwing a thumb over his shoulder, spoke.
Come on.
We should probably get going. I don't want to be late to such a grown-up event, right?
Yeah, let's go. You headed over to Cove's car together, hopping in and strapping on your seatbelt. You were on your way. The event was being held at the place where you had never been to before. You brought up the location on your phone to help Cove navigate there. It took some time to find the right address, and once you were there, met with the task of finding a parking spot. Though you were on time, it seemed like everyone else had already shown up and claimed the spaces. Eventually, you found a suitable place before realizing that it required payment. Cove covered the amount, taking a ticket from the machine and leaving it on the dashboard of the car. Oh, fucking shit. Dude, look at the fish tanks! What the fuck? Wait, what are the centerpieces? They look so cool. What the fuck is that?
Like on the tables?
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know what that is.
Despite the small holdup, you managed to ultimately to ultimately make it to the event and confirm you were on the guest list before being shown into the dining area. Cove whistled low as he looked around, taking in the extravagance of the room. Chandeliers hung from the ceiling, and the entire place was decked out with beautiful oceanic displays. You were stunned yourself. It was extremely high class, even more so than you had already expected. It's so nice. You had to be impressed by the work that had gone into making everything look so lovely, and how everyone had dressed up in their best outfits for the night. Seeing Cove smile as he took in the sights made you think he must be feeling the same way. The sound of your names being called out echoed over the din in the room. When you looked around, you recognized a couple of the organization leaders looking your way. They approached you both in greeting, giving you a welcoming smile and a hello.
Cove, Groovy, we're glad to see you could make it. Especially after all the hard work you've done to help make this night happen.
Slay.
Of course.
Definitely. I wasn't gonna miss it. Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
I don't know. I would stay quiet and be like, yay! You gave a soft nod. And that was enough for them.
Well, thank you for being a part of the team. You're our best power couple, that's for sure. You're always welcome to participate in more activities when they come up.
Cove let out an awkward, breathy laugh and rubbed at the back of his neck. Me and the boyfriend would be happy to. Ah. Cove shrugged, then eyes darting around the place with an awkward look.
So...
I guess we should talk to more people. There isn't much else to do at an event like this.
God, I would just sit and be on my phone. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't...
Yeah.
You found
I'm here
your...
for the food and that's it.
Yeah, I'm here for the free... I would've came for the free food talk. When the food was over, fucking book it. Go somewhere else. Maybe get some drinks. I don't know. Maybe... Oh, wait. Because it's 18 plus, do you think there are free drinks? Is there an open bar? Holy fuck.
Maybe.
Dude. You found your way into the groups of people who were standing around chatting while some light music played in the background. Servers with large silver trays were gliding between the guests, offering drinks and canopies. Or wait, was that... What the fuck? Is that canopies? Canapes?
Canopies, I think. I would not
Canopies?
know.
What the fuck is that? Is that like hors d'oeuvres?
What is hors d'oeuvres?
Like a plate of like little like snacks, like I don't like pig in a blanket and like I don't know.
Oh, I could not tell you honestly.
What do you call that? What would you call that? Like what like or when they give out like
Oh.
sliders and shit? Like what? Like at a
I would
restaurant?
just call it like appetizers or something like that.
Appetizers? I guess. Yeah, that's true. Cove approached various people as you wound your way through the guests. He managed broaching new conversations well. You were enjoying talking to so many different people. I'm with hors d'oeuvre. Yeah, did you say hors d'oeuvre are like little bread slices with toppings? Oh, it's specifically that. Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait, I want to see what this looks like. Canapes.
How do you pronounce it?
I don't know. Oh, this looks so
I know.
yummy. Yeah, it's a specific type of hors d'oeuvre. It's just like bread or cracker with stuff on it. Oh, that looks yummy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, that
it's
shit-
like different stuff.
This shit looks good.
Oh, and then here, I think I've had this one. It's like this one has like, or it's potato too, I guess. Roasted potato. It's like something. It's like,
Canape?
huh?
No, someone it said like canape?
Canape?
Alicia?
Canape. Canape.
Canape?
Canape.
Canape? Oh.
So I guess it's like a thing with stuff on top of it, basically. I don't think it's necessarily bread. Because there I see zucchini, I see like potatoes. This one has potato, mayo, and fucking caviar, which sounds really yummy.
Oh, I'm getting hungry now.
Canape.
Hey.
Wait. So I am just a dumb, and I can schedule my island sanctuary in advance. Yeah, like what do you mean? Like schedule like thing like selling stuff or whatever, or like making shit. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, the crafting is You could do it like a week in advance. That's what I do, at least like a day or two in advance, and then I check my stuff every day. Yes. Is that why you were staying up late? Oh my god. Anyways. You were enjoying talking to so many different people, both guests and members of the organization alike, and found yourself enjoying the company. The sound of a microphone crackling came from the podium at the other end of the room. Someone who you assumed must be the host for the evening was asking everyone to sit down in preparation for the meal and speeches. Oh, thank God. No, I was staying up late anyway and saw that I could suddenly do it. Go to bed. I'm putting you to bed, sir. You and Cove looked for your table, finding it easily enough by the little name cards that were placed delicately beside the napkins. A few others joined you at the table, though they weren't anyone that you recognized. The host was still speaking as people were starting off with speeches by giving a welcome to everyone attending. She went on to provide some more information about Orca, which you supposed was for the guests who weren't a part of the organization and the purpose of the fundraiser tonight. Orca's goal, as she explained it, were to aid in the conservation and restoration of oceans and beaches. There were many people who had helped to make the group as successful as it was. When she read off a list of several volunteers who worked on making the event happen, Cove's name was one of the first to come up. Aww, his chest puffed out in pride at that. Your name then came up a little further down the list. You were smiling from ear to ear at the mention. As she continued to thank large donors for the event, you checked over at Cove. He was still grinning happily to himself and tapping his finger over the tops of his knees, pretty pleased to have been mentioned by name. Aww. You're excited for him. He had worked so hard to make this event happen. It was the least that he deserved. While the host continued speaking, multiple servers dressed in black were setting the first course of the menu in front of the guests. One of the servers set down a plate in front of you, and you thanked them quietly before looking over to the dish with interest. You recognized the dish as a simple Caesar salad. The host quickly wrapped up the end of her speech, thanking everyone once more before inviting you all to begin your meal. Anyone who had included a special dietary note when signing up for the event received a vegan or vegetarian version, and there was also small baskets of bread set around the table. Yeah, eat a bit of both. Okay, I always limit myself to one piece of bread because I used to stuff myself with bread at restaurants and then I was never hungry.
I usually just eat like one piece of bread, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe two. Two if I'm feeling a
Two
little
if I'm
silly.
two if I'm feeling silly. Cove wolfed down his salad before munching into a breadstick, quickly devouring that as well. Sometimes they're just taking forever and you have to. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you gotta hurry up before I eat all this bread. Or like the thing is when you finish the bread
Literally.
basket and then they bring you another bread basket. Like, girl, why are you doing this to me? Two means
Where's
maybe.
my actual food?
Two means maybe you have more leftovers later. Yeah, sometimes I struggle to not have leftovers, honestly.
I hope the next part comes out soon and is bigger.
Damn, someone's fucking hungry. You couldn't hear him mumbling to. You could hear him mumbling to himself as he reached over for another piece of bread. He glanced around the table, and you followed his line of sight with curiosity, noting that everyone else was still eating the salad. Stopping his hand midair, he quickly pulled back and rested it on his lap without taking another breadstick. After all, it was clear that he was starting to feel unsure of himself. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was joking, King. Eat as much as you want. I'm sorry. That was bitchy of me. I shouldn't have said anything. A little out of place. He folded his arms and turned away from them to you.
Hey, did you like the salad?
It was alright. I'm not a salad girly. I'm gonna be real. I've had better. His gaze remained purposely tunneled on you, as if he was trying not to even think about the rest of the table might be doing. Wait, flip. What?
Slightly flip
What the fuck, dog? Yo, what the fuck?
What's the damage?
Yeah, wait, what's my damage? Like, you pick up the breadstick here, eat it. It's okay.
Oh, thank you.
Cove spoke gently as he took the breadstick from your hand, looking choked up by your reassurance. He munched away on it happily, seeming much more at ease. It wasn't much longer until the main course was arriving and the various chicken, steak, and veggie dishes were being served throughout the room. An array of scents wafted through the room, making your mouth water. God. I guess I have some steak. I was like, oh, I hope they asked me how I want it done. It was nice that you had been given the option of how you liked your steak. Okay, cooked, and the meal on the plate in front of you seemed perfectly to your taste. Cove had gone for steak, and once he started to dig in, he was completely absorbed by his meal. I don't give a shit. Eat as much as you want. Whatever. You focus on your own food. It's my damn business. It was looking to be a full evening, so you wanted to try eating something while you could. Dinner eventually ended, and last of all was dessert, a lemon sorbet that had been partially dyed blue. The mix of white with bold streaks of blue made the little scoop look like a ball of roaring ocean waves. Oh, it's so pretty. The effect was very pretty, but the serving size was small. Perhaps it was the price to pay for artistry. Blech. You turned to Cove to find him pouting a little at the size of it. Digging into the dessert, it took him only a few bites to polish it off. Again, the other people around the table had barely even begun eating. An unimpressed air settled over him as he sat back into the chair, sipping his water unhappily. Your baby. Your big baby. He's so funny. Your big baby. Oh, I'm the same way. Like, I get him. He's just like me for real. You prodded him in the arm, laughing quietly. He looked up at you sheepishly embarrassed to have been caught sulking over such a thing. Dude, he's like arms crossed, like his lip pouting because he didn't get enough sorbet. Like, what a little baby.
God.
I do this, and I call you a big baby too. He fumbled for defense.
I mean,
It was just really good, that's all. And now it's gone.
Compliments
But
to
okay.
the chef. With a slight grin, he shrugged to show that he was really fine. Would you like a bite of mine? I'm not giving them the whole thing. I want it, but I'll give him a bite. You skipped.
Bite tastes.
Yeah, you got a fucking little bite. You scooped up a spoonful of your sorbet and offered it to him, holding a hand beneath it to avoid any drip. His eyes went, same spoon into. An indirect kiss? His eyes widened as he eyed the dessert hungrily, surprised by the offer. Recovering quickly, he leaned forward over the table, lifting out the chair a little as he ate the treat from your spoon. As he sat back happily with his mouth full, you couldn't help but smile at the sight. Cove swallowed the faux ocean and let out a satisfied sigh. Even though it wasn't that much more, the simple fact that he had gotten more hit the spot. Aw.
Thanks, Groovy.
You're welcome. You thought back on the way he used to be so terrified of sampling food that was yours, and he hardly batted an eye. It was always amazing when you were struck with how he'd grown and how he stayed the same. Another person from Orca got up on the stage to make a speech as everyone was nearing the end of their meal. They spoke mostly about the individual projects that the organization was working on and their plan for the near future, as well as encouraging anyone who was interested to consider volunteering. Cove bent forward over the table with his chin balanced on a hand, listening attentively to the words. As they came to a conclusion and everyone gave them a round of applause, Cove caught your eye and smiled. Cute, hi, welcome. Pretty baby girl 20, welcome in. Yeah, this game is really cute. Have you played? Cove caught your eye and smiled. You wondered what would happen now. And then the lights dimmed. A couple of spotlights came on, projecting a water light effect around the room. The guests gushed over the ambience, and you looked around with wide eyes at the ripples on the walls. The DJ that had previously been playing some soft music in the background announced that the floor was open for dancing, slowly turning the volume up so it drifted through the space. When you glanced at Cove, his eyebrows had shut up, and he mumbled something quietly.
Hello?
Oh, did you die?
I don't know if I died.
I think you disappeared for a second. Hold on.
Oh.
Here, let me share again. I don't think I'm sharing. That's the call draft, maybe? Oh, you couldn't hear me.
I don't know what happened. No, for some reason the stream just suddenly ended.
Wait.
I mean, not your stream, but like when I'm watching on Discord.
Okay. I was like, what? Maybe my connection got fucked? Huh.
I don't know. Might be I don't know what happened. It was just everything stopped working like temporarily for like 2 seconds. I was like, what?
Let me know when you're all good. I started the stream again.
I'm good now.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Whenever you're ready.
I'm good now.
Yeah, but it's Cove.
Oh. Wait, I don't see the screen.
Wait, you don't? It's not showing? Hold on.
No.
Okay, oh wait, what about now?
No.
What the fuck? Hold on. Maybe Discord's fucked up. Maybe, hold on, let me... It says I'm streaming. Oh, geez. I think Discord's fucking up real bad. Hold on.
On your end or my end?
I think just
Or
in
both
general.
ends?
It's like lagging really bad.
Oh shit.
I don't think it was your internet. I think Discord's just fucked up. Oh my god, yeah, what the fuck's... It's so laggy. Hold on. Oh, whoa.
Wait, can they hear us though?
Yeah. We're still live. I think we're still live.
We're still
Oh, geez, let me check. Yeah, we're still live.
Oh.
Okay, wait,
Can
hold
they
on.
hear us?
Yeah, I think so. Hello?
Can you hear
Are we
us?
there? Is anybody there? Hold on. I'm pretty sure they can,
Okay, we're
but
still there. Okay.
you guys are still there. Okay, wait, hold on. No, it's Discord for sure. It's like lagging really bad. I'm trying to like end the stream, but it's lagging. Like end the screen share is what I'm saying. Okay, turn it off. Don't watch. Turn it off. Yeah, Discord's lagging. Oh, that's fun.
Lord.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'll let her rest for like 10 seconds, and then I'll start sharing again. Okay, wait. All right. Give it a second. All right. Discord, are you gonna behave now? I'm giving you another chance. Okay, go live. Okay.
Let me know when you start.
I started and I tapped in.
Did you share your screen?
I did.
I don't see what
The fuck, Discord?
Wait.
All right.
Wait. Pause. Okay, I forgot to switch out. That was my bad.
Bell!
I was like, it should be popping up by now. Why is it not? And I realized, oh, I was supposed to switch out. Okay.
Oh my god.
I can see it now. False alarm. That was my bad.
Discord, I'm so sorry I doubted you. No, I'm not. It was still lagging pretty bad though.
Oh.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
Anyways, I didn't know there would be dancing. I guess it makes sense now that I think about it.
He gave an awkward laugh as you both watched as people rose from their seats. It was clear now that many of the donors were couples. A small crowd had started to form on the dance floor, and the DJ played a romantic song to get everyone started off. Cove let his gaze float over to the small sea of guests who were moving onto the floor, his hands twisting in his lap, his lips pulled into a tight line. And then with a breath and the lift of his hand, he turned to you.
Well,
Wanna dance with me?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. I was about to ask you the same thing. He let out a stuttering laugh, relieved.
Oh, that's good.
Accepting Cove's outstretched hand, you rose from your seats together and stepped out onto the floor. When you had found a spot for yourselves amongst the other guests, you turned and faced him, standing close. Cove gave you a small smile as you looked up at him. He seemed a little nervous.
I don't know how to dance. Not for real.
No one knows. Whatever. Dancing's not real. He admitted with a slight squeeze to your hand. Exactly. Dancing is a social construct. Slight squeeze to your hand and a sheepish look. You gave him a reassuring grin and nudged a little closer to him. It's okay, I know. With a familiar face full of affection, he let go of you and raised his arms to slide both of his hands behind your neck. You wrapped your arms around him in response. Together, you gently swayed to the music, moving your feet in time to the delicate beat. It was nice just being here like this, in each other's arms. You didn't have to worry about whether you knew the right steps or not. There was always a way to make it work between the two of you. Cove leaned his head nearer to yours, his forehead so close that they almost touched. His breath was warm, and as he let out a contented sigh, tickling your skin.
You really do look so good tonight. You're such a stunning person.
You clean up pretty well yourself. He chuckled softly as you took a second to admire him, running your eyes down the front of his chest.
Have you had a nice time? I hope you did.
I came here with you, so yeah. He let out a breathy giggle. His bright eyes stayed locked on yours, studying you with unmistakable adoration.
Thank you for staying. You're still here, just like you promised you would be.
Where the fuck would I go? Your heart felt light as you continued to sway while holding your most beloved person. So glad to be able to share a moment like this with him. His smile suddenly tilted unexpectedly. You couldn't guess that the thought that crossed over his face.
Hey, Groovy.
Yes. His voice a gentle whisper. He let you in on his small secret.
You know, I like to complain about things and that other people can stress me out, but
it's nice.
coming here with you tonight didn't make me feel bad. Not even a little.
Your lips parted at the words, old memories rushing back to the surface of your mind. Those of your very first formal party together, the summer soiree at the country club.
Right.
Yeah, didn't he like run off?
Yeah, I did.
But he seems so comfy now. I'm so proud of him. In an instant, you were 13 years old again, sitting on a grassy hill in a dark golf course with your neighbor. It was an experience you would never forget, where it felt as though there was no one else in the world, and where he made you feel like there was no one else in the world he wanted to be with more. That was the night Cove tried so hard to enjoy with you, but had been plagued by his anxieties despite it all, and now... You began to tear up happily. Sniffling quietly, you gave him a watery smile, fearing you would choke up with emotion if you tried to speak. Cove's hand caressed the back of your neck, making you feel truly treasured.
Even though I still get like that sometimes, when there's other stuff in our lives, that's too much for me to deal with. But being with you, that's not one of those things. You make it so easy to do. You make me happy. More than happy. When I'm with you, I feel safe.
His voice wavered ever so slightly, his feelings getting the best of him.
I want more than anything to be able to do that for you.
He broke on the last words. What? What happened?
Oh no, I just saw his crying spray. I was like,
Oh, no, he crying. We're both crying in the club. He broke on the last words, tears glistening in the corners of his eyes. Damn, I want to say all this shit. You always have. You whispered securely. He stopped moving to the music, taking a moment to look at you with nothing else taking focus. He tried to speak, though there was nothing he could manage the first time. He tried again, but still couldn't say much. Belle? Guys, I think we lost her again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, Discord's frozen! What the fuck is going on this day? I can't like type anything. It's fucking frozen. Oh boy. Guys, we lost her again. Belle, speak to me! Oh, jeez. It's I can't do shit. It froze. What the fuck? Dude, she's stuck in my computer. Oh, wait. Dude, it's so laggy. What happened? Yeah, well, my taskbar is fine. Okay, wait, let me... Alright, we're gonna task manager. We're gonna blow her up. Sorry, Belle. Sorry I have to do this. Or pulling the trigger. Oh, my task manager stopped responding. Help! Oh, there she is! Belle, we're gonna get you out of there, I swear. Hold on! Stay back! I'm gonna bash the door down. 1 second. Oh, shit. Okay. End task. Oh, fuck! It should be. Do you not see it? Uh-oh. like the Twitch stream is still going, but I'm opening Discord again. I blew it up. Oh god, I'm buried by the fucking Foogies. I'm buried by the PNGs. Shut up. How is the call? Terrible. Don't show me again. You were okay. Reconnect. Hello? Something to Hello?
what the fuck happened?
I don't know. Now all the Foogies are broken. I'm buried under the Foogies.
No, what is the
Oh, you're back.
Why am I turned into gears? What's happening?
You're fine now. No, you're normal now. Don't worry. Oh shit! Now I'm getting I'm getting the notification on my phone that you're calling me. Hold on.
What? You were offline on Discord. I was like,
oh yeah, because I blew it up. Task manager blew it up because it was. I couldn't type anything. It was frozen.
Oh.
So I blew you in Discord up.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Hold on. Okay, let me share. And when I share screens, it freezes for some reason.
They don't want us streaming our life. This is sick and twisted.
This is sick and homophobic. All right, I'm sharing again. Let me know.
Okay, I can see it now.
Oh my god, yeah, it freezes up when I share. This is sick.
Anyways. We're
Okay.
back in order.
We're back in. All right, it's your line next.
Then I'll keep doing it.
He was overwhelmed.
A lot has happened, huh?
You nodded faintly. You weren't sure if he meant just today, this summer, or your entire time knowing each other. But it didn't really matter. It was true either way. Thinking back on the years that you and Cove had been neighbors, it was difficult to even try to reflect on it at all.
I'm so glad.
I'm glad we ended up here.
He gave you a soft look and you beamed, knowing that you could also mean mean many things, but from his tone, you are certain he didn't only mean here at this event. It was more than that. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. You loved him. Fully and completely you did. His smile widened, and he pressed his body against yours, resting his head onto the crook of your neck, stroking the back of your head with his fingers. You tightened your grip on him and let your head fall against his shoulder. As the night drifted on, you held each other tight, swaying to the music as you were the only ones in the room. Cove was sweet the entire time, his warmth brushing against your skin as he whispered words of affection in your ear. He was extremely good at making you feel special. You couldn't have hidden your blissful smile, even if you wanted to. The party eventually started to wind down, and at last it came to an end. When the main lights turned on, you blinked against the brightness of them, making sure you still had Cove in your sights. One final speaker came up to the podium and on the stage, thanking all of the guests for coming and wishing everyone a good night. It was bittersweet to see it come to a close. Your time with Cove here was precious. At least the memories could be brought with you. Giving the space one more look, you walked together with Cove out to the parking lot. The other guests were doing the same, so you got stuck in a bit of a crowd. Though Cove was so tall, you could always see him, and it was easy enough to not get separated. The parking lot.
I can't see your stream again.
What the fuck?
It's loading on my end.
Oh my god.
I don't know if it's my internet problem or not.
I think it's Discord, to be real. Hold on. I didn't. Okay, let me stop and then start again. All right, I went live again.
Okay, we're back.
You got it?
I
Okay.
can see it now.
Slay.
Yes.
The parking lot itself was quite big and even more noticeable now that, with fewer cars blocking the view. It took a little while to actually locate Cove's car across its expanse. Eventually you found the two of you bundled inside the vehicle and buckled up. The trip home was quiet as you both silently reflected back on the experience. The event had been the biggest night of the year for Orca, and now it was all over just like that. Outside your window, the surroundings soon became familiar, and you found yourself back in your neighborhood. Cove pulled the car into his driveway and put it in park before letting out a relieved breath.
Home sweet home.
Yeah. After climbing out of the car, you walked slowly down the road, Cove coming over to stand beside you. You stopped in the middle of the street, right between your house and his, and turned to him, finding him in the process of opening his mouth to speak. Strangely, he clamped his lips together as though he had suddenly thought better of it. What? Why is it awkward? We're fucking dating, dog. Thank you for taking me tonight.
Thanks for coming with me.
Kiss him goodnight. Mwah. Needing to be close again, before the night ended, you pressed your lips against his in a gentle kiss. He smiled as you separated, running his fingers over the side of your face.
Night.
Like Groovy.
With a last wispy smile, he left towards his front door. Figuring you shouldn't linger in the street for much longer, you crossed the remainder of the road and did the same. When you reached your house, you pulled out your keys and stuck them in the door, trying your best to be silent about it. Opening the door a crack, you turned back and looked at Cove from over your shoulder. Your eyebrows lifted in surprise to see he was doing the same, holding his front door open, but waiting for you to go inside before he did. You shared an amused smile before you both stepped into your houses, locking the doors behind you. It was quite late, so everyone else was already asleep. As quiet as a mouse, you tiptoed to your bedroom and changed out of your formal clothes into your pajamas. Now that you were finally home, you were exhausted. You brushed your teeth and got ready for bed in darkness, before crawling under the covers and letting out a heavy breath. It was still strange to think about how that was it. The build-up to the event had felt so much. Now it was completely behind you. Your mind was busy with rapid yet muddled thoughts as you faded closer and closer to sleep. As unconsciousness crept up on you, you felt more content. It was a big deal, but there would be more in the future. You could accept that you could accept what it had been, and you could dream about what you'd get to experience next. Slay. Oh, wait, it's still damn!
Oh.
And you were taken away from the dream right back into reality by a sound. What the fuck? I keep thinking it's gonna end, and then it just keeps going. Your eyebrows pinched together, fully unprepared to be a part of the waking world again. The day was over, and it had been an eventful one. But you heard another noise. It was a tapping. Cove! Your eyes flew open the window. There was a tapping that came from your window. Cove, Holden. Cove, I want to go to sleep. Slowly force yourself to get up. You pried yourself out of bed. Your blanket was flung back. You rolled and then sank to the floor. You froze for a second there. Let your half asleep brain process the fact that you were mostly on your feet now. There was another tap at the window. You shuffled toward the window, something akin to a zombie. Blearily, you opened the window, and there was Cove. You blinked at him. You had not been surprised to find Cove awkwardly crouched on your window ledge. However, you were taken aback to see that he was a little overdressed. Cove hadn't changed out of his formal wear. You also noticed that he was perched clumsily. You didn't know if it was because he was trying to keep his fancy clothes clean or if he felt weird about something. His body was too stiff and awkward. Even given that Cove was normally all thumbs, he looked off balance, significantly more than usual. Cove smiled sheepishly.
Hi, Groovy.
What do you want? What the fuck? Why are you here? Dude, why are you in my house? You moved aside and let him climb inside. He cautiously stepped down, stretching his legs over. Strangely, he didn't use his hands for support. It was clear to you now he was holding something. When he was safely on his feet, he briefly checked out his clothes, twisting around to see the back of his pants. He caught you looking and shrugged.
I mean...
I did go home after the event, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to settle down, so I just walked back out. I needed fresh air and time away from everything.
He paused for a moment and raised his clasped together hands, and you were to see them.
But then something happened, and well, so I have something I want to show you.
Cove grinned like a child and gently unfurled his fingers, not being able to keep you in suspense for even a minute. Whoa! He caught a firefly.
Oh.
Carefully sitting inside was a tiny yellow light. It blinked off and on, then on again. A firefly. Delicately, he moved his hand closer to you so you could see the creature better.
You're back.
Slay. Aw, this is pretty. He closed his eyes, his smile now faintly illuminated by his insect companion.
Remember the first time I caught one? I always will. I could barely manage anything because of that neon pink cast I was stuck with all summer.
You were still stunned by what was happening, but couldn't help snickering when Cove did.
It was thanks to you that I finally held a firefly in my own hand.
Oh, you're welcome, Cove.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd see them this year. I don't know why, it's just they were kind of late, and I guess I've been worrying about a lot of stuff lately.
You could tell that the firefly genuinely lifted his spirits. He seemed at peace, and he wanted to share that with you. The fact that his first thought after discovering the fireflies was to come over and celebrate the joy with you made you suddenly feel very cherished. Cove opened his eyes, but he looked away, not meeting yours.
It's nice.
It's really nice, I think. Even if the fireflies disappear for a while, it doesn't mean they're really gone. They'll come back. I can see them again.
You smiled. And then you looked at the firefly keenly. There was definitely something poetic about them. You felt a warmth in your heart. Cove looked at your face, his smile now fragile.
It makes me think about the two of us. We're together, then we say goodbye. And then we're together again. Day after day, year after year, and even if our time apart gets longer, that doesn't make it forever.
Yay!
Groovy, I'll always be there whenever you want to see me.
Oh. I'll at least tell him. I'm so lucky to be with you. It's unbelievable that you're mine. Cove's eyebrows bent, and he smiled wider. His eyes started to water as a few tears dripped down.
Groovy.
His voice was full of affection, warm, delicate, clear, and everything that you cherished about Cove. Oh. He carefully raised his hand up to your face. The firefly perched on it flew off when he cupped your cheeks. He didn't mind at all as you leaned into his caress. Gently took his hand. You reached out to hold his trembling hand in yours. He gripped you back. He giggled, obviously getting flustered over all of this, and spoke quietly.
Thank you, Ruby, for being with me. It's just...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's hard to find the right words. I'm just so happy.
Yay!
You make me so happy. More than anyone else.
And you make me happy. Cove looked into your eyes with a soft and slightly shy expression. There was a hope in his smile.
Do you want to go to the hill with me? I bet there's still fireflies.
Damn. Yeah, let's go. Cove brightened. He was practically bouncing at the thought of a secret excursion before he suddenly became bashful.
So
how should we leave? We could just try the door. We don't have to do the window thing. But maybe that bother your family?
You both chuckled at how awkward it would be if your mom's, or worse, Liz, saw you going on a midnight firefly catch trip. You'd sure to avoid that. Now we're going on through the window, like champs. Let's go through the window. Cove nodded in understanding. You grabbed some shoes and readied yourself for an adventure. You were glad that there was no way you'd run into another soul outside. Cove would be overdressed and you were still in your jammies. You let Cove go first. He stepped back onto the ledge as you carefully followed. He shifted along and soon you reached the garage. You planned to use the fence from there to reach the ground. Cove shakily climbed to the fence and held it tightly with a death grip. He hesitated for a moment and then let himself fall to the ground. He leaned against the fence and projected hushed words up to where you were waiting.
are you okay?
Do you want help?
I don't fucking need help. No, fuck you. I can do this myself. You weren't exactly an expert at scaling buildings. Still you managed. The fence was rough on your hands, but it provided enough purchase for you to lower yourself to the ground. Oh, fuck yeah! Cove gave you an encouraging smile, but neither of you risked speaking yet. You briskly snuck behind the house and up to the old white poppy hill. And Cove was right. The entire hill was lit up, insects twinkling here and there with their pale yellow light. Cove let out a contented sigh, finally able to relax in full. He strode further, up the hill to better enjoy the view. You walked along as well, letting yourself be surrounded by the twinkling display. Then without warning, Cove plopped onto his back. He paid no mind to smacking his formal attire in the grass. He put an arm under his head and stretched the rest of his limbs out. He was clearly getting quite comfortable in the dirt there. Just lay down in the grass. You sat down first, then fell back. You could see the stars when you looked up at the night sky. Snuggled against Cove. He was warm in contrast to the chilly ground. Cove cuddled closer in turn, tucking his arms under your shoulders.
I wonder if Dad will be mad about the grass stains.
He tugged at the collar of his shirt. He didn't sound concerned, just idly curious. At least they're dark. If you're lucky, he won't be able to tell. His smile bent a little, and it went silent between you. The only sounds were the rustling of bugs in the breeze and the faraway crashes of the waves of the sea. You couldn't help but reflect on what happened only a brief time earlier. Between this and your room, this almost felt like a different world. Was it even real? What happened between you two? You could almost be convinced it wasn't, and that you had never actually stopped dreaming. You stole a glance at Cove. He caught you and blushed. That little reddening reassured you. Cove remembered, same as you, what you had was real. I'm tired. Let's just watch fireflies, man. It was easy to be swept away by the atmosphere. Fireflies and stars, all glowing in the night, and white poppies glittering by their light. The view brought back precious childhood memories. You nuzzled your head against Cove, staying close. You had no desire to move anytime soon. Both of you were determined to take in as much as you could. You smiled with contentment as the fireflies danced. The hour grew late, and the fireflies mostly dispersed, until only a few stragglers remained. Then even they blinked out of sight, leaving you alone with Cove and your thoughts. Cove stole a second to release the words that had been filling his head during the quiet.
I'm so glad.
Ow.
I get to be with you.
Yay! You felt a great deal of happiness. Cove's expression was completely open, honest, and full of sincerity. He meant every word. No matter how much it didn't seem real yet, it was. It felt as though this was a night that would never end, but you knew it would have to soon, all too soon. You were only grateful to have been a part of it. These were moments so truly treasure. Wait, these were moments to truly treasure. You never let yourself forget them. All right, yay! Damn, that was pretty long.
Didn't expect that to go. Thought we were gonna just end at the party, but no, go.
Yeah, I thought, okay, we're gonna go home. Okay, we kiss goodnight. Okay, we go to sleep, and then like you hear a noise at your window. I was like, oh fuck. I'm guessing you don't have time for another one. It's also getting late. It's like almost 10.
Yeah.
I think that's best if we stop here for a pretty short stream. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I swear to God, we'll do Drive by Charlie XCX next time. That might be an interesting one to try. But yeah, thank you for joining me again. Thank you for joining me countless times for our life. And again, for recommending this game.
No worries.
Okay, let me just check something. I don't know if we could raid anyone. Is there anyone to raid? Not really. Is anyone? Hold on. Who else is playing Our Life? Wait, let me just check if they're still streaming. They're like on step 2, I think.
Oh.
Their name is Next. What is it? Next Trick Anvils. Sorry, I was just checking if they were still streaming. Okay, let's drop by there. They're also playing Our Life, and they're behind us, so no spoilers at least. Next Trick Anvil. Hold on. Let me just. All right. Stay around for the raid, at least, give them a shot, say hello. And thank you guys for sticking by. I'm probably gonna do, thank you for the stream, thank you for coming. I'm probably gonna do, AI Somnium Files maybe on Saturday after I get home from groceries. Because I still want to play that, and I'm sad I didn't get to play on Monday. But yeah. All right, we'll see you guys later. Stick around for the raid. Just say hi or whatever. Just spam emotes. No raid message. Okay, bye.